trailers.
Oh no, no trailers because we got a lot to get through.
Oh, okay.
We had 2 seasons to get through, Jesus. There's no way we're gonna have time for 2 trailers.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yo, what is up, sleepers? It's your boy Ed Bennett here, live in California, I guess. Who do I have with me today?
I don't know.
Just
Nobody.
Nobody. We got Mr. Nobody. Who else do we have with us?
Kim Jong Il.
Kim Jong-il. Who
Kim
else do we have with
Jong-il.
us?
The white guy in the 2nd season of Beef.
And white guy. All right.
White guy.
So there will be timestamps in the description for our review if anyone wants to skip ahead to that. But for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions. So, how's y'all's 2 weeks been since our last episode?
It's been all right.
Pretty good.
Chill.
I'd
Pretty
say.
chill. Pretty chill.
Not
Y'all
much
had
going
chill
on.
Time.
You know. Yeah.
Wow, we
What, you
lead
weren't
we lead such interesting lives.
Right?
Well, you could have. If I invited y'all could have hung out with me on Friday.
Wow, don't even
Yeah, you didn't
start
invite
it,
anybody
bro.
though, did you?
I know,
I
you
invite
just
you
left
all
us
the
behind,
time,
bro.
bro.
You just
Alexi,
left
I
us-
invite you all the time. You never want to come out. You wouldn't have come out.
No, you're right, but like the consideration is nice.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to be invited out, but
For
I get
real.
it. I get it. It's fine.
It'd be nice to be invited to something I let everybody know about, but I guess that's fine.
Wait, you told him about it, bro?
Yes, I'm the one who
Well,
said
I
to
knew
the
about
group
it. I
chat.
did know about it beforehand.
Eddie was telling me he found it on himself.
I did. I practically created that night.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. Sucks you missed out, bro.
We also had a little birthday party for our friend.
Yeah,
Which y'all,
Got future.
did y'all have fun?
it was.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great grand time.
I heard you took multiple edibles.
I took 1.5.
That's more than one.
Yeah, it's not multiple.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what he took multiple of. It was ice cream cake. Took
Oh, yeah.
multiple slices
That
of
was good.
that.
Where'd you guys get ice cream?
Well, no one else was eating it, so I might as well have done it.
I was trying to
brought-
eat it, bro, but you
Who
kept
brought
eating it
ice
all.
cream? Cake.
The peelers.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
their birthday cake.
So what'd y'all do?
We hung
just
out.
hung out. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was
It's
just
the
a chill
same old.
time.
Yeah.
Any interesting conversations?
No,
None that we
somehow it ended up
remember.
being a boys versus girls type of thing. So the girls in the basement and the guys were upstairs.
Yeah,
He was there for that. Maybe he joined afterwards.
Yeah, that was after.
there was a girls' night and a guys' night going on.
Yeah,
It was a good time, though.
Was.
The musical. It was amazing.
Oh, I've seen that one. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Oh, I said
That
his
was
name
great.
3 times. We're dead.
They didn't even check the second ticket. I just put the Saturday ticket on top and they let us through.
Yeah, what time did y'all end up getting done with the show?
Like 10:30, maybe 11, but then we went to dinner afterwards.
I gotcha.
No
Yeah, the
invite,
burger
bro?
I got. What?
No invite, too?
It's in Kalamazoo, bro. But yeah, the burger I got was ass.
Could have had one
It
of
was-
our burgers.
No, I did. Yeah, that burger was way better.
that's actually depressing.
Yeah, it was.
Could have had one of Alexi's burnt hot dogs.
Yeah, he had some burnt hot dogs, bro.
How are the elotes?
I didn't have one. I don't know.
You didn't?
I ate the Oreos.
You ate all of them?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So did I.
Damn.
We gobbled them up.
I didn't even get a chance to have one, bro.
They were in Scott's gift bag.
Yeah, but you also said in the chat that you were gonna get us Oreos as a makeup gift, so I just took
Bro, I
that
would
as
have
that's
assumed.
for us.
Well, but like Sky didn't get like the majority of the cookies.
I don't think you
Dude,
No.
got
you
one.
gave him a half-empty.
That's true.
It
It
thing of
was
was
Oreos.
2/3 full.
still that's not
Close
like a
enough.
gift that you're like, oh, these are exclusively for him. If you've already had some for yourself.
I mean, I didn't have to bring him anything.
and he
Yeah, you
did
did.
get it, so it doesn't,
I
it
don't know.
doesn't
You guys
matter.
are complaining. They were.
He might as well not have gotten any because Eddie and I.
Yeah, I don't think he even got
Destroyed
one.
Jeez, bro.
Well, you did say you're getting Oreos, bro.
With friends like these.
Right? Who needs enemies?
Yeah, it's a Oreo eat Oreo world, man. What can you do? So, with all that fun being said, let's take our seats and let's get into our thoughts before watching Beef. So I don't really have an opinion because I already watched season 1, but what was
I already
y'all's
watched it.
thoughts before watching Beef?
I wasn't overly excited, honestly. It didn't really grab my attention the first time around. So
Wait, you watched it prior?
no. Like the trailers,
Oh,
like it just didn't grab my attention very well. So going into it, I didn't have any thoughts of going in. I was like, okay, let's get this one over with real quick. I did enjoy some episodes, but it got old very fast.
Javier,
that-
did you have
that was
any
my-
thoughts before?
I just wasn't looking forward to watching the show.
I
you
could
said you
tell.
wanted to watch fucking Hokum? Like, bro, be serious.
Yes, Hokum.
No, bro.
My coworker hyped it up, and I was like, you know what? I'll listen to the guy who watches our stream a decent amount.
What?
Or
We
my
have
coworker.
viewers?
Yeah, he watches it every other week.
Wow, I didn't know we were so
So-
popular.
Shouts out.
So with that, yeah, let's get into the spoiler-free review of Beef. We're gonna be covering season 1 and 2 for the spoiler-free, and then for spoil-filled, we'll get into the specifics of each season and episode. But for the spoiler-free, we're gonna do a general overview of the series. So, Beef seasons 1 and 2 starred Steven Yeun in the first season and Oscar Isaac in the second season. It was created by Lee Sung Jin, rated TVMA. Plot summary: minor conflicts spiral into consuming feuds between individuals, exposing pride, resentment, and hidden pain. What is y'all's overall thoughts without any spoilers?
I wasn't a fan.
I just
I-
thought the
I-
show dragged out longer than I wanted to be for 30-minute
It-
episodes.
the thing is, it doesn't hold your attention very well. Like the first episode and the fourth episode are ones in season 1 are ones that like grab my attention, but everything in between and after is kind of like, all right, can we just be done already? Like it just wasn't interesting. I didn't care about the characters very well. The story wasn't super interesting to me. I mean, what is he, Korean?
Mm-hmm.
The Korean
Yeah.
guy. I mean, he had a semi-interesting story at points, but it was still not great, you know?
You didn't
No, I
love it
don't.
with all your heart?
No, not at all.
I don't know. Because I think you're completely wrong.
I mean, it's fine to have differing opinions.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dying over here.
I agree with Alexi, though. I felt like the story was boring and dragged down longer than I wanted to be.
Well, what parts would you cut out?
Maybe like the last 3 episodes. At least in season 1.
I can't say I didn't say it really. Did I say it dragged?
No, that was Javier.
All right, yeah, I didn't really say it dragged. I just wasn't vibing with the back and forth with the characters and stuff like that. Um, the whole spiraling thing that happened throughout the first season, I didn't enjoy it. I just simply didn't.
The depression that they had, you mean?
Alexi hates depression.
No, I just wasn't intrigued by their interactions almost at all. Initially in the trailer, I expected more of a comedy aspect to it, you know?
Mm.
But
It's more of a dark comedy, if anything.
the characters are just so unlikable to begin with. It was hard to watch. I mean,
Dang.
yes, they all have their moments, obviously, like season 1, episode 1. I don't know why episode 4 had my attention, but all I know is it did. And then, what was it, the last episode?
Mhm.
Were decent.
The one where they get stuck in the
Desert.
yeah.
I thought it was engaging all throughout. Personally, I like the first season a little more than the second season, but I was still enjoying both different story arcs. I thought it was so funny and interesting how toxic all these people were. At least in the first season. In the second season, there was a little less toxicity, but there was still a lot of drama and chaos all throughout.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna speak on the first season right now, and then we could do the second one like separately after we finish up the first one. But no, I thought the show was great. Like it's especially for like a new-ish IP. Like when it first came out, it was pretty interesting to have like a dark comedy where it touches upon like there is a lot of media out there now that touches upon like mental health and shit like that, but like the way like right off rip it's like yeah one of the main characters wants is like trying to actively kill himself because he hates his life and shit. It's like I don't know, like I find it interesting. And like the fact that it does spiral in a way, but like it does end up with like a bittersweet ending where like there's like a hopeful possible future despite it not being with how their lives were how they thought their lives were gonna end up. Like I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was cool.
Mm-hmm. So, what do y'all rate seasons 1 and then seasons 2 respectively out of 10?
Season 1, I'll give a 6. Season 2, I'll give a 5.
Season 1, I give it 7.5. Season 2, I probably based off where I'm at, 'cause I'm on episode 6, I gave it like season 2 is definitely way more boring. So I give it like I'll say like a 1, like not a 1. I'll say 3. Feel like I'm really not vibing with season 2 even more.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'll give one like in 8.5, and then season 2 probably like a 7.5 or an 8.
Yeah, I agree
Okay.
with those ratings. I'd give season 1 an 8.5, and season 2 maybe like a 7. So with that, we can get into the spoiler-filled discussion. Let's take an in-depth review of Beef, starting with season 1. So season 1, episode 1. The birds don't sing, they screech in pain. So in this episode, a run-in with a hostile motorist sends Danny into a rage. and a tense chase across town, Amy's unexpected guest leaves a lasting impression. What did y'all think of episode 1 of season 1?
Okay, so yeah, episode 1, it was a good introduction. Genuinely had me hooked. There, I don't know why, it just was interesting because it was a introduction to both their lives and stuff like that. And the ending, like, it was kind of jaw dropping. Like, what the fuck? But other than that, like, it's there isn't much I can say about it. Because there isn't much to really say. One thing I don't like though is the weird bluish tint throughout the entire show.
Not a fan of it.
No,
I'm gonna.
I'm
I gotta look this up because I don't remember it looking all that blue.
yeah, it felt like it. It felt like it had a bluish tint to it. I could have been imagining it, but it just felt gloomy the entire time, you know?
Maybe. Oh, I'll check.
But yeah,
Oh, whoa.
yeah, that was weird.
What?
There's like an echo
The
from
echo,
his mic.
yeah. I I don't have much to say about it.
Yeah,
What
it
about
was a
you guys?
captivating first episode. I agree. It's just like a simple road rage incident leads to such crazier and crazier situations. I think it's
Yeah, and the director has mentioned behind the scenes that he got the idea from having a similar experience in real life where they got into like a road rage incident and the director ended up like following the other driver. I don't know if home, but they ended up following them for like a good while to try to like fuck with them. And then from there, they made their own story out of it.
Yeah.
I thought about burning the person's house down then too.
No, bro, just the chasing the car down. But from there, they just ended up going with the beginning of their story, and then they made up their own stuff.
so I agree with Alexi. It's a strong start to the series. All
That's
right.
about it.
Javier.
I mean, the first intro to the series wasn't that bad. I didn't have any issues with it. It is pretty strong to it, like you guys said.
So with that, let's move on to episode 2. An enraged Amy finds a new purpose as cracks in her seemingly perfect marriage begin to show. Danny seeks a fresh start for his failing family. What do you guys think of episode 2?
You'll have to jog my memory of that one
You just did, didn't he?
a little more.
Let me see if I can find a more in-depth summary.
It's where like she's going insane slowly because she's trying to figure out who.
Oh, is this
road
where
rage
she contacts the brother through a fake
No,
Instagram
no.
account, or is that
I
later?
think that's
Where she's leaving like bad reviews on his
Yeah, the bad
business.
reviews
Yeah.
first, yeah. And
because
that's where
Danny.
he's
Because
on.
Danny
Oh, yeah. So
found
he's
her
on.
where she lived and everything, and he peed on her floor. She's
Yeah. So
masturbating
he's
with the
unable to
gun.
get work under his name because of all the bad reviews. All of a sudden, so he's got to try to create another one under
His brother's name.
yeah, his brother's name.
Mhm.
So yeah. I wasn't a huge fan of this episode. Honestly, it just was not interesting.
Got boring for you?
Yeah, it got boring very quick. It just didn't
Didn't hit
have,
right.
it didn't have any sparks.
And what did you guys think of the cousin character?
I like. All right, he was kind of interesting. He definitely a scumbag, but he was probably the most interesting character in the show, actually.
The cousin character.
The guy who always had
Oh,
the money, the criminal.
The mafia guy or whatever.
Isaac, I
Yeah.
think his name was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was probably the most interesting character there.
Yeah, I was more intrigued in what that story was gonna be like.
Well, I didn't expect him to have much story, but his character just when he was on screen was more interesting than anyone else. He would steal the spotlight. He brought something to the blandness that is the show whenever he was on screen.
What about Danny? What did y'all think about? Or Danny's brother? Sorry, what did y'all think about his
Oh,
brother?
it just reminded me of our the generation that's out now that's trying to get
Gen
through
Z?
life. Yep.
Uh,
Just a relatable young guy.
yeah, I think he's definitely relatable to a lot of the younger generation for sure. So,
And what did you guys
No,
think about the?
I guess a lot of people can see themselves in the brother.
And what about the church couple? What did y'all think about them?
Fucking hated them.
the church couple. I thought they'd come into episode 3.
Now they're in episode 2.
Dang, they're really early.
Like honestly, like they're also very forgettable because like every time they show up on screen again, it's like, oh wait, these guys are here still.
Danny's ex.
I found it funny how like the ex was like clearly still into
Danny.
bro.
Yeah. And that's why the other guy's fucking jealous.
No.
Yeah, he was suspicious, and his suspicions kind of ended up being true in the sense that, well, Danny did end up being like a dangerous guy to be around.
Danny wasn't that dangerous. What are you talking about?
Well,
He
we'll
might
see
be-
later on what happens here.
He might be a little crazy, but dangerous. I don't know.
So let's go into episode 3. Danny experiences a catharsis in the presence of an old flame. Amy's relationship with George suffers another setback, a catfishing scheme. So what did y'all think of episode 3?
Alright, so this is where she messages the younger brother.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know where that was gonna go, honestly, what she was planning on doing there for a while, but so I was like, I guess it was a way to try to keep interest going, but like it does spiral in later episodes, but it just really wasn't like still not a very interesting moment. This is still episode 3, right?
Yeah, this is still only episode 3.
Shit.
What did y'all think of Amy's husband?
Amy's husband. Yeah.
What's his name? George or something?
Yeah, I think so.
He's a fucking dork, bro.
A loser.
Like I like him. Like I wouldn't go so far to call him a loser. He's just a dork.
No, he's a fucking loser.
And like you could clearly tell early on, like he knows that his wife doesn't really fuck with his art, or many people don't fuck with his art.
He's a loser of an artist. That's all it looks like.
But he still tries to, because
Wait,
I think
Amy's husband, as in like Amy being the main female character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay, he's a.
Alexi has
Is
a
he
lot
a
of thoughts.
Nepo baby?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's
His
a Nepo
dad-
baby, right?
His dad had money.
Yeah, he's a
and
nepo baby.
Yeah,
His
no, and it was so clear. It genuinely pissed me off, actually.
Dang.
I'm like, damn, this guy is very incompetent. He can't even say no. To his own lady, you know. He gave off very weak-willed vibes, and I didn't fuck with that.
So, what did y'all think when Danny had a revelation in the church? Do you think he was being sincere?
That's when he broke down in church, right?
Yeah, when he started crying.
I actually
I think it
really
was
like
sincere.
that. Yeah, I actually really like that scene. I hoped we would get more of that kind of acting and like him actually trying to turn stuff around, but that is not what we kind of got, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I was, yeah, that's episode 3 still or 4?
That's 3, yeah.
So I don't have much more to say about that. Yeah.
And but then later on, we see him link up with his cousin. So what do y'all think of them trying to scheme and scam from the church?
Hey, bro, he's got to make money. I'll say it like that.
It kind of makes his revelation seem a little mute.
Yeah, a little bit. But I'm also thinking that that's his cousin, right? You said.
Yeah.
Yeah, cousin
His
Isaac.
cousin is kind of manipulative in that aspect.
Mhm.
So,
but at the same time, he's still also doing the work.
That's
he's
true.
also he's not a great person. Don't get me wrong.
Like he's
But
he's more.
His cousin makes use of that in him quite easily.
Yeah.
Well, using Danny, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. So the big point of the episode, what did y'all think of Amy catfishing Danny's brother?
We don't know where that's going yet still, so
Yeah,
at that
that's
point,
true.
I was like, okay, I don't see where you're going with this, but keep going, I guess,
Keep going, I guess.
Well, like I
Spit
said,
your game, G. Spit your game.
Well,
That
just
was
the
my
level
thought.
that these people are willing to go to one up each other. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. So let's go on to the next episode then, episode 4. With their future hanging in balance, Amy heads to Las Vegas for work while a smitten Paul and an exasperated Danny follow their own wild journey.
This is the hotel scene, right? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, this is where
This is
Amy's
where it
doing a
got
presentation.
Yeah, this is where it got interesting again, which I can see why, because it has a 7.9 rating, which is the highest rating in 6 episodes. So
It's 10 episodes long, actually.
yes, but it's the highest rating until episode 7. So
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, what did y'all think
Yeah.
of the Vegas trip and the? Well, firstly, what did y'all think of the catfishing when they started, meeting up with each other? Amy
I
and
thought-
Danny's brother.
Paul.
Yeah, with Amy, you can see how sick of the life that she was going. That's why she was so willing to entertain this idea and go as far as she did with it.
Almost cheating.
Yeah.
What a scumbag she is.
Scumbag.
For real.
Well, it's because,
Well,
like,
she's not excited with her husband. So
What the
she's
funny part
not
about
into
it,
vanilla shit,
funny part about this is, like, you could
He's
see
got a
that she
jail with a
wanted
gun.
more. Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Gotta live
She gotta
life
get
on the
jiggy.
edge. You need some excitement.
She's getting jiggy with the gun. I don't know, like, because obviously they explain a little bit more and more through the later episodes, but, like, why stick with him if she wasn't even happy? That's the question.
Because,
Yeah.
well, they get into it in the second season too, but like, even though they're unhappy, their life is like materially better
Mm-hmm.
than if they would be alone. Like, they have more money, they have all their needs met. So like, emotionally they're drained, but physically they're set. And for some people, that's enough for them to just stay where they
Tough
are.
it through,
Yes,
Yeah.
stick through it.
You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like a lame excuse, in my opinion.
Not an excuse. It's just like I don't know, just a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It doesn't mean it's like it like makes it okay or anything. It just
Well, because
yeah.
she even, like, she starts changing her personality in this episode too, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
This is
So
this is where she changed her hairstyle. She just starts acting more like her fellow coworker, the rich lady.
Well, yeah, because she's trying to warm up to her to like, I
Yeah, but she's
guess, like get out of
she's trying to
the fact that she
prove,
has to stay at the company.
yeah, and then she's trying to prove that she's not like the rest of her people in a sense. Like, yeah, I'm not no poor bitch.
Maybe.
That's what she did with her one Asian friend, the best friend to Amy. Remember at the end of it, like, she walked over, oh, good speech, you did so great. And she's like, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
the
okay.
assistant to that one lady.
Yeah, I don't know if she's an assistant
I think
per
she's an
se,
assistant. Yeah.
but yeah, like, it was she was there episode 1. She was the best friend in the series, and then
Mhm.
by the time we get to the end of this episode, she's like, oh, you did great. And then I don't know the lady's name, the rich lady, Jordan, I think it is, right?
Something like that.
She walks with the Jordan, like Jordan walks like, you did phenomenal, and yeah, and
Mhm.
then they just walk right by, and it's just like you can see like she's changing intentionally and
Mhm.
making herself like, all this money and wealth. This
She's
kid
big
makes me,
timing her.
yeah, it's just like catfishing her. That's why I mean, like, if she's not happy with her current life, why is she trying to like put a mask on it?
Mm.
Especially because her husband's a bum. Don't forget. I mean, she's the breadwinner, and he's unhappy with his life too.
She's a breadwinner, but he's a nepo baby, so he's got a lot of money.
Nah, I
But his
mean,
mom's broke.
yeah, I said we get into the point where we learn that the mom's broke. She's actually in debt, like hardcore debt.
So let's get into episode 5 then, since we're going a little bit into the future here. So as George makes a new friend, Danny proposes a dangerous plan. Amy agrees to a rendezvous, and Naomi acts on a hunch. So what did y'all think of episode 5?
What was the hunch?
When she was starting to put the pieces together, I believe.
Oh, from the cheating.
Yeah.
George's new friend is Danny, right?
Yeah, no, Zane.
His
Yeah,
fake name.
Zane.
Yeah, this is where they start to link up and pretend to be friends with each other.
Yeah, you don't know Zane?
Dude, I'm out of it still. I'm just trying to remember stuff from this
You're good.
episode,
You're
right?
good, bro.
So basically,
you guys
Danny
need-
comes over and he fixes the kitchen sink or whatever, or the bathroom
Mhm.
sink.
And
Wait,
then they
wait.
have a heart to heart in his art place where he's like, "Bro, I
Th-
suck ass. Everyone hates me. My art sucks."
Oh, is this the part where he's basically doing this to scope out the place, right?
Mhm.
For the art.
Yeah, for the art heist.
Yeah. When he finds out that it's not actually art, it's just fuck ass chairs.
Yep.
But
And
yeah,
this is
no,
also
I thought it was interesting. The little heart to heart was okay.
that was like the first. I think like the first
It
half.
almost makes you feel like, oh, are they actually gonna become real friends here? You know?
Mm-hmm.
I think he was going to because he told him about his dad and everything. That's why he's like, we're not going to do the heist no more with the 2 idiots. He's like, yeah, we'll cancel on that. And next, they still go do it at the end of it because she also cheats in this episode. This is where she fucks her brother,
Mm-hmm.
Paul.
Yeah.
Amy fucks Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of it, the grandma was like, oh shit, let me wait for her to leave and I'll go steal the chair to sell it. And then
The grandma knew about the cheating, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
'cause
figured it out.
she was mid stealing the chair or whatever.
Yeah.
She had her own
Well,
heist
she
going on.
knew. She knew both of them were cheating in a sense. One's emotionally cheating, the other one physically cheated
Yeah.
because George was into the white lady assistant to Amy,
Mm-hmm.
the one from the store.
I don't remember. Oh wait, no, you're right. I think I do remember.
I watched all of this within the week, so
No,
I
but
do.
I just didn't remember if the grandma knew.
The grandma knew. The grandma knew because she heard she heard over George say "I love you" to her. I'll see you later. And then she said the lady's name, the white lady's name. I think it's
Gotcha.
Kayla. I think it was Kayla,
Mm-hmm.
or no, Maya. I think that's what the name was.
No, I think you were right the first time. I think it was.
No, I thought
Kayla.
that was. I think that was used for what Amy was using as a name.
Oh yeah, Kyla.
Yeah, Kyla was the one for what Amy's catfish name
Mhm,
was. Maya was the actual name from what she took on the screenshots of the lady's photo. I said
Yeah.
the show dragged on long enough for me to pay attention to all the small details. 30-minute episodes felt like an hour and a half episodes.
So, what did y'all
No,
think
they
of
weren't that bad.
the finale when the break-in happens of this episode?
I don't know how the grandma basically stroked mid fall. Like she was fine. Like I thought, because when I was watching that and I seen like I walked away from it and go use the restroom, came back and my grandma was on the floor. I'm like, what did I miss in like 2 minutes? Felt like
Missed everything, man.
that's exactly what it felt like. That's why I say the show does drag on. I'm telling you, because that was a lot to miss in
Drag
2 minutes.
on. That would mean it happened fast.
But the build up to make it to that scenario felt long, in my opinion.
So we can move on to the next episode, which would be episode number 6. So in this one, Fumi's pointed comments and Naomi's meddling put Amy and George on edge as Isaac hustles to get out of trouble. Danny receives an unexpected offer. So what did y'all think of episode number 6 of Beef season 1?
What was the offer?
Make him an offer. He can't refuse. So let me jog y'all's memory a little bit here.
Yes, please.
Trying to recap here.
You want me to recap, Eddie? I got you. If you want me to.
Yeah, what do you got?
I know this is the basketball scene, right? Where
Yeah, this
the church guy gets really
Absolutely
crashes
cucks
it.
him.
Yeah.
Yes, that was this episode.
This is also. I also just heads up at the end. The start of the episode starts with Isaac going to jail because Danny rats him out.
Well, he pins the blame of the road rage incident to him.
On his cousin, because his cousin owns his truck.
Yeah.
So that's
which is
how
pretty smart. Not gonna lie.
I mean, but his cousin took the deed because he took 20 grand from him. So it's like a equal trade. And this is where
Yeah.
Danny's life, in a sense, gets a little bit better. You know, air
For a
quotation mark.
second, yeah.
Because he's got all that money now.
Yeah.
He's got all that bread now. He's like, I can go
Mhm.
buy so much shit now. And then she offers him the deal of, hey, yo, I'll give you 25 grand. Just take the fall. I realize that's at the end of this episode of this.
Yeah, I think that's at the end where they agreed with that plan.
Because
That's what the offer was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much the majority of it, because there's not really much else to it.
And
'Cause
she immediately is like, never mind.
Yeah, so let's
She's
get to
like-
episode 7. Amy and Danny both experience positive changes in their lives, but lingering secrets and emotional challenges force them to confront the hard truths. So this is where the illusion starts to shatter.
Yeah. This is. I'm really trying to remember this stuff here right now.
Struggling to remember all of this. So, well, a highlight in this episode is Danny notices Amy's tattoo and realizes.
Oh, because he was about to jerk off to his brother's like
Quote unquote girl.
Yeah. And then he finds out, oh shit, that's fucking Amy.
That's the same tattoo.
Yeah. And so he doesn't understand. That's where it starts spiraling, I believe, because he's like, "Why the fuck are you going after my brother?" You know?
Yeah, he calls out Kayla and she turns around. He's like, "Oh shit."
And this was
Yeah.
when they were about to like officially like settle stuff because he comes over to the house party
Mm-hmm.
and they were just gonna be like, "Yo, so like, so do you feel happy with your life or whatever since you're rich and shit?" And she's like, "Nah." If you remember that?
I do. Do you remember, Alexi?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at the end of this, Danny's new home burns down.
Is
Which, I
episode
mean,
9?
a reasonable conclusion. Obviously, we all made it, right? Like, who it was. We all thought it was Amy.
I didn't think it was Amy.
I didn't think so.
That's
But then again,
too far.
maybe I did when I first watched it, but like since
Yeah, because I thought
I
it was
don't
Amy
recall.
when it happened. Because, I mean, it would have made sense because, you know, they're both fucked
actually-
up people, so.
I never thought it was Amy, to be honest. I always knew it was him because he just never gave me like he
Fucking
might have
liar.
been a handyman, but he never gave me I'm a good handyman kind of guy.
Qualified.
Bro, you
Yeah.
lying so hard right now.
I'm not, bro. I'm being
You
honest.
lying so
Bro,
hard
do
right
you not
now.
remember him? Do you not remember him putting up the church sign?
That's
And it
true.
was only
Yeah.
He's
He
always
was
taking
only
You're lying
shortcuts.
right now because the reasonable conclusion would be
Well,
his
the-
enemy.
Well, with the church sign, I mean, I think that was just the other guy being like,
No, it was literally still tilted.
It
like
was
he,
tilted, but that's because the chain was too long on one end, not because he was.
yeah, but that was Danny said he fixed it. That's the joke. He like, oh yeah, I fixed it. See how like straight it is? And the guy who's a lemon walked in and was like, isn't this still crooked a little bit? And Danny's like, you know what?
Yeah.
You're right. Let me fix that again.
Yeah, Danny's always taking shortcuts out of things. That's what gets him into so much trouble.
And that's why I would believe, like, he shorted the house. Like,
He actually says he does, so.
Well, he doesn't say that. The guy who was freaking doing the checks for, like, this could be arsony, and the guy's, all Danny was fixing on, so is arsony, you're telling me. He's like, no, that we're using it as an example. Got it, so it's arsonist.
In a later episode, he actually admits to burning it down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, we're not in the later episodes, are we yet?
So, episode 8, painful memories of her youth push Amy to confront her family issues and marital woe. Danny spins an elaborate lie that leads him down a dangerous path. So, in episode 8, it starts with Amy's flashbacks. What did y'all think?
This is where she's like, she was treated like she wasn't good enough or something. It was. I forget the exact reason why she was treated. Like she was an accident, right? And the parents were like, "Oh, we can't afford this. We can't afford to feed her like this." So, and she like
this is
away a couple times.
Yeah, this is the flashback episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
and
I like that scene.
I thought the entire episode was really good, just because like it brings up like the dynamic between first generation
It shows
immigrants.
how it happened. Like, it also shows like how treating someone like a human being and not an accident definitely changes a person.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was pretty good.
I thought the manifestation of whatever the old lady is,
The demon?
her her anxiety, her fear, whatever you want to call it.
That was
pretty
actually really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old lady.
The old lady reminded me of the one whatever movie it was.
The Baba Man.
No, the weapons. She reminded me of the weapons lady.
Oh, the Aunt Gladys or something.
Gladys, the crazy lady.
Yeah, it did remind me of her. I don't know about y'all, but that's what it reminded me. I was like, man, were we using the same person? Like, what the heck?
The same person though. No, I rewatched Weapons like a week ago actually. Yeah, no, they aren't the same.
They're pretty
It
different.
looked, It looked like a same person to me. I can't help it.
One looks like a clown. This one looks like a witch.
Mm-hmm.
So they also showed flashbacks between Danny and his brother. What did y'all think of that?
Super fucked up dynamic where his brother's actively setting him back just to keep him around.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, because wasn't he? Wait, he was
The brother was
Danny-
actually
yeah,
pretty
Danny-
the younger
smart.
brother or the older brother?
The younger
older
brother
brother,
was
Danny.
applying to colleges, and Danny,
And
the
the
older
older
Paul was
brother
just-
holding him back, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
was
Paul was just trying to live his life, bro. Danny was like, yo,
Because
I don't want-
wasn't he actually making money in crypto originally?
Yeah, he
Yes.
was.
And he said, "I was like, just because you're mad, I made more money in a week than you did." He said, "You got to stop doing that shit, right?" He was actively holding back, even though he was being somewhat successful.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Which
Don't
is
you hate when that
definitely
happens?
a very fucked up thing to do. Like, dude, why would you do that?
How mad would you be if your siblings did that to you?
I would be royally pissed off because if I'm making money and all of a sudden they say, "Give me an account, we're changing. You can't be doing that no more." It's like I'd be pretty mad.
Yeah, I don't see who wouldn't be super pissed off with that.
I wouldn't. I'd be
would.
grateful. I'd be grateful that my brother's taking care of me, bro.
Taking care
Or what-
of you.
Exactly. Looking out for me, bro. Especially my older one. If he was taking care of me, bro, I'd be a gambling addict right now.
So the ending is pretty crazy because Danny goes back to the house and he has a gun pointed at him, by, and he gets in the truck with the kids still inside.
Yeah, but he doesn't know the kid's inside. Okay, that was accidental.
Yeah, but yeah, and they did like set it up where like they're like, oh, you know, I always have candy in my car, so like, if this, which gave the reasoning why the little kid got in there in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, the little kid also knows Zane too, as a
Yeah.
trustworthy guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but originally she was supposed to get in, you know, the dad's car.
So yeah, what do y'all think of George getting knocked out?
I thought he died. I'm being honest. I thought he cooked his ass.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Is-
don't got much to say about that one.
Is a pretty crazy ending to this episode. So we can move on to the next episode, episode 9. Danny moves from fear into panic as new crises arise, willing to do whatever it takes to keep June safe. Amy devises a perilous plan. So what'd y'all
Is
think?
this the one where the kidnapping happens?
Yeah,
Yep.
'cause she's in the car, so he's trying
Yeah.
to figure out what to do next.
I mean, any rational person was like, "Hey, get out the fucking car."
Probably. But instead, Danny brings her to his cousin.
Who is an active criminal?
And she's now used as ransom.
This is where it really spirals.
So do y'all
Sure.
still think, Danny's a cool person? I don't know. I don't know how else to phrase the
No,
question.
he's very much not using his head
Mhm.
in any of this.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, he's definitely gone through a pretty hectic couple of days, or I forget if it's the same day.
It's all in one day.
Did the house burning down happen the day prior, or,
Yeah, the day prior.
and like his parents are all like, man, I guess we gotta go back to Korea, and I gotta get back to the factory.
Oh yeah, it's pretty
Pretty
sad.
much.
It's like we gave it our best chance in America.
Yeah, like things, yeah, very much spiraled out of control.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that heist situation was pretty insane. So back at so they go back into the house where they're held captive by by the cousin.
Hmm. And they're all wearing what the fuck was it?
Mike
Mike
Myers.
Myers?
Yeah,
Myers-
Mike
Mike
Myers
Myers
masks. Did you
And it's a
appreciate
nice
that,
cousin?
Lexi?
callback. It's a nice callback because it was like very early on in like the first couple of episodes where they bring up how they had a story of how someone's family got put on a Mike Myers mask, and because of that, like a bunch of crows fucked with them for their entire lives or some shit like that.
Yeah, no, I thought Danny saved a crow. I thought he rescued a crow or whatever.
No, but separately, there was a story that was talked about with the Mike Myers mask.
Oh,
Did you like that
Mm.
reference, Alexi?
Say again?
Mike Myers,
Yeah, what about him?
The masks.
you fuck.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, what do you want me to say about it?
I didn't know you're the fan. I thought you'd be like, oh yeah, that was pretty cool or something like that.
Yeah, like I said, it just wasn't very interesting.
the show's all blending into him now at this point. It's like it all
Yeah,
sounds
a
the
lot of
same
things
thing.
are blended in right now.
I was checking out pretty soon here, you know? I was like, all right, let's get this over with, you know?
So what did y'all think of Danny's brother escaping and him trying to get Danny out, but Danny, this is what the moment he confesses to everything.
It was a cool set piece because it literally and figuratively is him like letting him carve his own path in life with not trying to set him back by literally trying to hold him up, like by picking him, like trying to like grab him and whatnot. And then obviously we're led to believe that he gets shot immediately and killed.
Yeah, that was a cliffhanger right there.
Yeah.
I was hoping Paul was dead.
Damn.
You didn't
I
like
don't like
him?
I don't like his generation of thinking. He makes me mad.
You're part of the same generation though. So
I
it's
don't
I
have that
wouldn't say
kind of
it's a
thinking.
generational
I don't
thing.
like his thinking, bro. His generational thinking, bro. He makes me mad.
Why? What part of it?
Just the whole scenario, what he's doing for himself, and how he's
Just
messing with
everything.
someone he shouldn't be. She has a
Nothing.
family, bro. Come on.
Oh. Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like how
He
he's
also
like.
he also seemed a little bit more dumb than I thought he was gonna be. Like I don't know if he was actually hitting it good in crypto. I couldn't tell because he just did not seem like the most.
They showed his profits. I mean, it seemed like he was doing good, dude. And like he got accepted into a bunch of colleges. Wait.
No,
I
he
think.
sent out. No, he sent out his
This is
things
the
to
brother,
try to.
right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He sent out this thing to see if he can get accepted in those colleges. But his big brother was like, "Yo, I know what's best for you. Just follow me."
That's right. He was making a decent turnaround until his brother came back, right? Like I don't know how long it was gone when the house got completely turned over, cleaned up, and the younger brother started cleaning himself up as well, at least presenting himself better.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the moment the brother came back, he started to get pissing me off because he was going after the brother. Like, why the fuck is this place talking? What do you mean? Why are you getting mad about that?
Yeah.
He can get mad, bro. He's mad.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So let's go to episode 10, the finale. So the consequences of their actions leave Danny and Amy in a surreal situation that tests their grasp on reality. So this is where they're tripping out. What did y'all think?
I enjoy that this is like where they finally get their one-to-one talking moment, you know, the life-changing experience where they finally sit down and they learn about each other and like what's fucking wrong with them. So that was the nice part, but the little trust they still have regardless. Like this is where some of the comedy kind of turns up because like when she's asking for help in the desert.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. and how little trust they have for each other, and which understandably, like you understand why, but still, it
I
was.
love that
it
they
was
finally
entertaining.
realized they were meant for each other. That's all I could say.
She did want excitement in her life, and she would have brought the excitement.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I really liked the that episode because it definitely does show how similar they are in how
Shitty they are.
fucked up. Yeah.
How they're just both depressed people looking for more, like, people that they can relate to one another.
Hmm.
And what did y'all think of the very end where Danny gets shot and ends up in the hospital?
Once again, completely justifiable reaction, honestly, because he thought that she was kidnapped, right?
They were walking
Oh.
side by side.
Well, when he's
Some-
looking from afar, he couldn't see him. Remember? It was-
tomatoes, give him the perfect excuse to shoot his ass. No, from my perspective, I thought like, oh, he might have just been thinking like she was kidnapped and stuff like that. He saw his ex-wife in a very bad condition, so obviously he thought like, let me shoot the other guy. So I thought it was justifiable, even if from our perspective as well, we have the hindsight knowing that they resolved their issues.
Yeah.
So this shooting was justifiable in my eyes.
I agree.
And we didn't ever get any closure from this season
No, we don't.
in terms
It
of
just
him
ends.
being.
I mean, to a certain extent, it's like it's fine to have your own interpretation of what the ending actually means.
Yeah, like
No,
does he ever get
I
better?
want a straight ending, bro. I don't need this interpretation crap, bro. Come on. I need to tell
Yeah,
me how it
and I
ends.
mean, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't. No, I'm gonna be bummed that you don't like the ending, because I get it. Like, it would be nice to have had a follow up at least to the first season in the second season. But at the same
Yeah, that's what I
time,
was hoping for. I didn't think it was gonna be a completely new like set of people.
yeah. But I personally prefer what they're doing, and like
Like an anthology
they gave
series.
me enough with like her hugging him in the bed while they're just, and then the camera just cuts to black. Like, I mean, I'm just like, maybe they'll work something out. They'll become friends, or maybe they'll end up together themselves. But like after that, like, what do I really need from them?
To kiss. I'm just
A
kidding.
true ending. A true ending.
So let's move on to now season 2, episode 1. So, starting with a young couple witnesses an alarming fight between their boss and his wife, which triggers chess moves of favors and coercion in the elitist world of a country club and its Korean billionaire owner. So, what did y'all think of episode 1 of season 2 of Beef?
Nosy ass kids, bro. Come on. Couples can't argue no more in today's society.
Can't argue no more.
I mean, in
I mean, that's not a
fairness,
typical argument.
yeah, in
That's
fairness,
not
when you
movie.
see something like that, you probably want to at least alert the authorities.
And they were genuinely there for a good reason. They were there to drop off bro's wallet or whatever.
Nosy ass kids. That's all I can say.
I would
Couples
have
can't
called
argue.
it because it would have at least been I wouldn't say disturbing the peace, would it?
No, because there was no one else besides those kids that
Yeah.
walked up to the door. They're supposed to drop off the wallet and leave.
No, I get your reference, but wrong place.
What do you mean? That's exactly what happens in episode 1.
But
That's how it all starts. That's how she gets the blackmail
yeah,
to get a better job for health insurance.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the word what it would be considered. It wouldn't be a
Wrong
domestic-
situation.
So, For me, from episode 1, I'm on the girl's side right off the bat.
And what?
What girls?
What's
The-
her name? The
Ashley?
worker,
The Gen
Ashley.
Z kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she is
Forget.
like ovarian cyst, and she's just like, I just want to be able to take care of this.
Yeah,
And
but
is
using your boss to
understandable.
blackmail your way into the position is not the way to do it.
shoot, might as
Well,
well.
fuck
They're never
it,
gonna give me
dude.
what I
Dude, yeah,
want.
no, bro. It's you're acting like America's fucking a place that gives a fuck about
Yes.
right and wrong.
Yes, America does, bro. Don't be saying that.
So yeah, what did y'all think of Ashley? I shared my thoughts. She could do
Ashley.
no
I
wrong
think she
in-
was a
in my eyes.
scumbag, bro.
A
She was a
scumbag.
scumbag. She literally could have ruined someone else's life just because she couldn't have her way. Scumbag
They
material.
needed it ruined.
Honestly,
I was
like,
with the guy
understand
at
her-
the start.
She wants what it was surgery, or was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's completely understandable.
Yeah.
Totally understandable.
Nope. I think
I
you guys
get
are
it.
wrong.
She was gonna die.
Yeah.
It's
So
life or
I'm
death.
I'm on her side there, and if their bosses don't even give them health insurance,
And it wasn't even blackmail for like a big ass amount of money. It was just literally an opportunity at a job to get health care.
What did y'all think
Yeah,
of
no.
her boyfriend Austin?
He's the
I thought he was a
smart guy.
fucking bum.
He's the
He's a smart guy.
He's a
No,
himbo.
he's a fucking bum.
He's a himbo.
No, he's a freaking smart guy, bro. He was literally he's on the same mindset as like that's just wrong to blackmail your boss. Come on.
Honestly, if I had a chance, I would straight up blackmail my boss.
No,
See, look at
thanks.
that.
Without hesitation.
You guys are the
so-
problems. You guys
Fuck
are
them,
the
dude.
problem, bro.
What,
No,
what,
look,
what makes them so
look,
good?
man.
That
They're still
Money
human beings,
is
bro.
money.
They're still.
like they don't treat us like human beings by paying us fucking unlivable wages.
That's not
bro.
them. That is not them, bro. That is the
They're
people
part of the
above
fucking
them.
system, though.
What did
That's
y'all think
people
about
above them, bro.
Josh and
Come on.
Lindsay, the other couple?
Who?
Josh and Lindsay, the
Uh,
rich couple, or the fake
I don't know
rich
who-
couple?
They're very forgettable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who are you talking about?
Really,
The
you
rich
didn't like them?
ones, the fake rich
No.
ones that are half the show.
The one
The
Oh,
Latino
the
and the
British
British
guy.
woman.
Yeah,
Jesus
Literally-
Christ, bro.
50% of the show. What did y'all think
Yeah,
about them?
exactly.
They're so forgettable, bro. Like I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god. I think they even had more screen time than Austin and
Yeah.
Ashley.
Ashley. Austin Ashley's all I remember, to be honest. They have more of a memorable like characteristics compared to
I
the
genuinely cannot see what you mean, but I think they were both great.
Mhm.
no,
They both had very interesting problems they had to deal with.
Yeah.
no. There was one was youth problem, the other one was age problem.
It's the same thing, but I think Josh, had self-esteem issues. He wasn't, and obviously he had issues of overworking himself.
Which one is Josh?
Yeah.
The-
He's Oscar Isaac's character.
Yeah, Oscar Isaac.
He
The
doesn't know
Latino
character.
guy.
The main old dude.
And then
Oh my God.
Lindsay.
I don't know what you're talking about, dog.
Lindsay
Whatever,
feels
man.
lonely and
They're the ones who
uncared
were
for.
in the first
Nah,
episode.
don't
had an
even bother,
argument.
bro. It's fine.
Are you okay, Zeus, bro?
How do you not remember them?
Because they don't just leave an impression, bro. They're just there.
So let's go to. So that was all set up. Getting the blackmail off. So let's go into episode 2. While Josh tries to play off Ashley's ascendance at the club, Lindsay seeks petty revenge. The chairwoman proposes changes at the gym. So what did y'all think of episode numero dos? Y'all need
We're
a little bit
Yeah.
more of a memory jogger.
Yeah.
A little bit more than that. So yeah, Lindsay Yeah, Ashley has the job now. She's the assistant, but she's not very
Yeah.
good at the job.
Yeah,
She's
Isaac.
great.
Isaac literally complains about it because he has to stay late work to make sure what she's doing is correct, and he's like, none of these are uh, written down right and stuff like that. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
and
Well,
Ashley. Oh, go ahead.
it doesn't help that he at first just assumed like, oh, she doesn't actually want to do the job. She just was saying that to fuck with me.
Mm-hmm. He's always has a suspicion of her when she's just trying to
She's
actually
a
get to
scumbag,
work.
bro. That's just because it's a
Yeah,
scumbag.
like which college did you say you went to?
Yeah, that was a funny scene. And Austin, meanwhile, is having his own self-esteem issues because he's seeing that Ashley's in this position now, and he has nothing. And because he didn't, you know,
Because he's the bum.
yeah,
a
he
bum.
doesn't really know what he's doing with his life, so he's trying to make his little video. So, what do y'all think of Austin's arc this early on?
Fucking wannabe influencer, man. I didn't like him for it. It gives hippie vibes.
And what did y'all think of this is the episode where they introduce Whoosh as well because Lindsay is talking to Whoosh about potentially going to Korea for her face surgery.
Well, yeah. At first, Whoosh is like trying to like flirt with her, but he apparently does that to everyone.
Mm-hmm. The way he sells his products.
Mm-hmm.
He literally takes
And he
his
gets
shirt off,
commission.
trying to seduce her.
It's hot out there, bro. It's tennis. Tennis is so it warms you up.
It's an easy sport, bro. It doesn't
Get a
even warm you
call.
up.
So yeah,
Which-
that reminds me, Lindsay lacks attention from her husband, and because of this, she like seeks it online, through like dating apps and stuff like this.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think about that that situation?
Yeah, but it's not even just that. It's the fact that they're also worrying about money in terms of that they still have to perform for someone higher above than themselves
Mm-hmm.
when they really want to make their own B&B or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like they just can't seem to find the time to put that shit
Working out.
together for themselves.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't have any time for their relationship. And they're also trying, like you said, they're trying to keep up their appearance too, because Josh, even in the club, they're like, "Oh, let's gamble on this game," and Josh doesn't have the money to be playing like
It was
blackjack.
10 grand for one fucking hand.
He lost the money. He's like, "Oh yeah, just pay me back to back." Oh no, Venmo.
Then he had to literally sell stuff that were part of his like identity, which is the music equipment that he loves.
Did he not sell it though? He ended up doing the scumbag thing.
He ended up selling the speakers, and then he found out that he could do that stuff where he can write off checks into his mom's account.
So at the end of episode 2, we see Dr. Kim's dead patient. What did y'all think of the finale of episode 2?
I was actually quite surprised. I was not expecting like the husband angle from some dude in Korea having any effect on the current situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does start off really distant, and then you see the threads start to pull closer together later as the series progresses. It's pretty cool.
Mhm.
I didn't give a fuck about the end of that. I'm being honest.
Wow.
Well, it's because the husband didn't really play a factor, really.
Not early on, but
Well,
He's-
the husband more so is like they're like the third couple they're like 3 different generations of couples being shown off in this show. And the fact like what you see early on, like you can kind of tell even without them saying it, like you could see that he has like a tremor and he's like having issues performing. And then you question yourself, like, why is he still doing this? Is it out of a passion or like a fear? And then you find out like later that like he has a prenup marriage with his wife, so like he's in constant fear of just being financially destitute if they end up, splitting.
Divorcing. So let's go into episode 3. Josh and Lindsay consider a new chapter for their lives. Ashley encourages Austin to get closer to Eunice. So I guess let's start off. What did y'all think about Eunice?
I liked her. I liked Eunice a lot. And she represents an interesting part of the show where it's like maybe not like the
She's the
first,
assistant, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
The
the Korean girl,
Yeah, the translator.
yeah. But I liked her because like it brings up like a lot of interesting questions for what is it, Josh Austin, because they're like his first real ties to his home roots.
Mm-hmm.
And then like immediately he's like almost infatuated with her, like the idea of her.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, right?
Yeah, no, Austin,
Austin,
the Korean, the half
the
Korean guy.
bodybuilder.
The wannabe influencer.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They have their first training session together.
Yeah, and then quickly you just see how Eunice like is a wrench, like a big factor in Austin's like almost identity crisis throughout the rest of the show,
Mm-hmm.
and how he starts to see his relationship differently, like very quickly.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's where that conversation we were having starts to play in his head, like the idea of being comfortable with what you have, even though you're unhappy, or the
Mhm.
idea of trying something new but having to risk it all.
Yeah.
So in this episode, there's also well, there's a little bit more um from Dr. Kim, where like Jesus was saying, we get to see his hand tremors as he's playing golf. And then his wife, the chairwoman, starts to scheme, how are we going to get out of this situation? What am I going to do to make sure that this doesn't come back to me? So Dr.
Mhm.
Park, that's when she starts to investigate and finds out that Josh has been embezzling from her. And instead of firing him, she offers him a new contract for his job.
Which just seemed to be a lower standard contract, wasn't it?
Well, he didn't get a raise, but everything else stays the same.
Yeah.
I thought he signed something. His new contract that he was signing was worse.
No.
Because
But the only other thing was him just saying like, "Yo, I know that you did that shit."
Mm-hmm. And
And he was like, "Oh, yeah, you'll be like you'll just have to follow shit that you're probably not gonna want to do, like the embezzling, but for our sake."
And then, what did y'all think of the finale of the episode when Ashley starts to freak out because she suspects that Austin's gonna leave her for Eunice?
I mean,
it's not hard to suspect. So
it's a good portrayal of a panic attack of
she's overreacting, bro. In my opinion, bro.
Well, she did overreact when she jumped out of a moving car. That
she isn't like she's clearly like an overthinker too.
Yeah.
Like I've sadly had like situations where like not to the extent where they like jump out of the fucking car and shit, but like they get very antsy depending on how a conversation goes.
sounds
But
stressful.
no, it is. But no, that scene was very well done,
Mhm.
and she had for the most part, she had some reasonable worries,
Mm-hmm.
especially because Austin was just like acting kind of off.
Yeah.
But
So
at the
yeah,
same time,
he was
it
hiding
like
stuff.
yeah, like the fact that he did the session with Eunice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let's go on to episode number 3 then. So Danny experiences a catharsis in the presence of an old flame. Oh, sorry, that's that's the last season. Oops, jumping ahead. So Josh and Lindsay contemplate starting a new phase in their lives. Ashley urges Austin. Oh wait, we just did that one. What the heck's
Yeah,
going
we're
on?
on step 4.
Josh seizes his chance when Austin and Ashley find themselves stuck in an ER waiting room for hours. So yeah, what did y'all think of the hospital episode?
That's where they have her basically standing there until she passes out, right?
Yep. And then even
Yeah.
then, when they take her, they don't take her complaint seriously. You know.
I really like the dynamic between Austin and Ashley, where he's quickly noticing like, oh, like, man, she's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying, and she's very picky. Like the way she's asking for a Gatorade, like
It's like I have a red one, but a green one will do. Or she's like, I want a red one, but a blue one will do if they don't have one. But I'll take, but definitely not the yellow one.
yeah. But at the same time, he's also a people pleaser, so
Mhm.
he's pretty used to getting used like a doormat for people's sakes. Like he got the only red Gatorade or whatever the fuck, and yet the fucking random person behind her took it off of him.
Yeah.
I feel like there's something more to it because there's also people asking, like, yo, you're the guy who can scoot with the vending machine, right?
Yeah, oh, that's funny to me how that reputation spread pretty quickly.
It's like, am I missing something? Is there supposed to be more meaning behind this? Like, what the fudge?
No, I think it was because he literally just was able to do it right. I forget why exactly.
So because
But if there was any symbolism, it'd be near the end of that sequence where he's looking for where people do ask him like, "Hey, you're the fucking vending machine guy," and then he later like walks past the vending machine that's full of Gatorades
Mhm.
that Ashley would like, which is just like full of red ones.
Mhm.
I forget exactly what the symbolism would mean in the scenario, but I know there's something to that.
Mhm. Maybe he's looking in the wrong places, I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh
And then the same scene was which was Ashley catching that Eunice and Austin were talking to each other on like Insta.
mhm.
It was just
Uh,
like benign shit. It was just like normal shit for the most part, if I remember right.
It was, yeah. It's like hope everything's going well, something like that.
And the fact that yeah, she felt the need to delete all the messages of her interacting and stuff like that.
Mhm. And it also shows, you know, how Ashley is willing to lie to Austin too. Like
hmm
Austin lies as well. He lies in the sense of he hides his true feelings, but Ashley lies in the sense of she'll do something and then say she didn't do it.
Yeah, like there's a big one like near the end.
Yeah.
Humongous one.
So they're both kind of manipulating each other in this way, or
Mhm.
at least not being fully honest with each other.
And then she kind of fucks herself over with the not deleting of the backups of the video
Mm-hmm.
because if she would have done it, she would have probably got a doctor like ASAP, and she wouldn't had to have lost forget what it was,
Her ovaries.
her ovaries. Yeah, well,
I
one
don't
of
think
them.
she had backups though.
No,
I think
she did. She literally did say that with.
No, she said she didn't.
No, she
She's like,
did, bro. She mentioned
no,
she did.
Yeah, she mentioned it, but I don't think she actually did have backups. I think it was more of just trying to like keep the status quo of like seeming like she did.
So because of this, because she lost her ovaries, um, Ashley decides to get revenge on Josh. So she goes to his house to mess with his
This was fucking gross.
vials and his orange juice. Finds out that he's been laundering money from the company. But she also accidentally lets Burberry out.
Yeah.
So
I found it. It was a good like a bait where like they're gonna show him drinking the cup like right at the start,
Mhm.
and then he ends up not the scene just passes, and then he drinks from the jug,
Yeah,
like
takes a
he
full
full
swig.
throats the thing like near the end.
That's gross. So,
What extra flavor, bro?
episode 5, Lindsay and Josh's marriage reaches a breaking point when their sudden crisis strikes their household. So in this episode, this is when Josh and his wife are fighting because they can't agree, who let the dog out and how to best find the dog, or even what to do in the situation, because Josh decides to run away while he lets his wife look for the dog alone.
He didn't run away. He just wanted to go to work.
He literally got on a jet to go to a party.
But he went to work to avoid talking about his.
He's not running away, bro. He just cares about his job.
No, he doesn't. He could have taken the day off.
Mm-hmm.
No, bro. See, that's what's wrong with your generation. You guys just don't want to work anymore.
You're the same fucking generation.
I would have went to work too. On second thought, bro.
But you're a workaholic, so.
So
You guys are just in that lazy generation of working now.
You can also see Ashley's guilt consuming her because she tries everything she can to help out.
Mhm.
I forget her name again. Lindsay. She does everything she can to help out Lindsay.
Are you talking about the second couple on the show?
Yeah.
The
older
first and the
couple-
second
bird
couple
lady.
teaming up.
No, I only know of Ashley and the other guy, bro.
Oh my god.
You guys been talking about these random couples, bro.
So what do y'all think about Josh finally having some of his dreams come true, performing with one of his favorite bands on stage and then breaking down?
Hot Lips or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was nice, and then you could tell that he was starting to like zone out near the end or near the end of his set or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I forget
Why-
why though.
Why was he having a mental breakdown so hard, though?
Yes.
I mean, his whole life is literally like falling apart in front of his eyes. Like he's a dog to his boss because he's literally doing super mega crimes for her sake, and he
No,
knows that if they get caught, I mean, he's fucked for life.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the episode,
I like that breakdown scene actually. Like
mm-hmm.
it, I don't know. It's just something. I don't want to say relate to because like stuff out of your control sometimes can get to you.
Mhm.
So, I guess in that sense, people could find some relation to it. I would think.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, no,
And-
for sure.
At the end of the episode, they find Burberry, but he's deeply wounded by the coyote and ends up passing away due to his wounds. And so this is when Lindsay and Josh
Ask
decide
for a
they need a
divorce.
divorce.
And there's some symbolism with the coyote because at one point on the trip back on the plane, what's his name, Josh?
Mhm.
He's talking with his rich friend, the old guy,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and the old guy says, "You're more of a lone coyote type when it comes to relationships."
Mm.
And then you see that Lindsay ends up killing a coyote in the forest, kind of symbolizing their eventual divorce when at the end of the episode where she's like, "I want a divorce."
Mm-hmm.
I kind of missed that. laying the talk then of that.
Yeah.
So Josh and Austin attempt to reconcile through a training sesh. Lindsay coaches Ashley on how to win favor with the club's wives. So Lindsay's trying to work Ashley and get the videotapes off of her. Meanwhile, Josh is trying to do the same through Austin so that they can have the upper hand in the divorce.
That's episode 6, right?
This is episode. Yep, this is episode 6.
All right.
So yeah, what did y'all think of that? Both the couples
I mean-
are trying to get closer with one of the partners, and in
I mean, it
doing
makes
so,
sense.
The other, right?
yeah,
I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, that's not working. That's not going to work, in my opinion, because they're not going to be together much longer. You can see it.
all the couples are kind of breaking apart at this point.
Well, yeah, because either they're divorcing or not being true to their feelings, or because they're such a
They're just a hot
yes
mess,
man
bro.
that they're too afraid to break things off.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And at the end of it, the chairwoman has Swoosh killed for confessing that because Swoosh confesses that he knows what's going on with Dr. Kim, and he's threatening to give away that information unless he gets, a new position.
I mean, nobody actually liked Whoosh, so
yeah, that's true.
that's not a important death.
But it shows the lengths to which the chairwoman's willing to go to. She's willing to even
Oh,
kill
yeah,
family
sure.
members or whatever.
Well,
Because
it was like his ex husband, or no, it's his husband's ex-wife's kid.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like being twice removed from the family or some shit, probably.
They're like their pseudo stepson.
Yeah, that's their
Or-
stepson she had killed.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, so she's ruthless. She's willing to do anything to stay on top.
Well, yeah, she's in love with the guy. Remember?
Not even the
possessed-
love. It's just she loves money and she loves the position she's in.
I mean, having that kind of power, it'd probably be a little hard to give up, right?
Yeah.
And then this is also the one where the divorce stuff is happening actively, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and there's a current argument about the fact that he hasn't re-upped his contract, like he hasn't signed the agreement for his contract, which
Yeah, because and she's trying to hold off on it, right? Because she wants him to sign it so that
they
she
can split that money.
Exactly, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I mean, like, it sucks that it's that easy to just hold off a divorce like that, but it's whatever.
So let's go on to episode 7. Ashley, Lindsay, and Ava's girls getaway to Seoul is upended by old tensions, new revelations, and shocking confessions at 30,000 feet. So essentially, Chairwoman Park left her phone behind. She was having the
I
girls.
really like this episode.
And that phone was stolen, right, by the assistant,
The-
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, by Eunice.
by Eunice.
Yeah, Eunice.
So Eunice went through it and found out what the chairwoman's been doing, covering up for the murder of the patient and then all the other subsequent murders, such as Whoosh's death. So she wants to bring this to the proper authorities and decides that the Korean authorities would be best to do this. So she recruits Austin's help, and Austin is more than happy to help. So he goes on the trip with Ashley and everybody else. So what did y'all think of this episode?
This is also the episode where not Ashley, what's the divorcee wife name?
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Lindsay. This is also when she overhears Ashley talking about
About the
how
dog.
they murdered the dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
No, I
That's
really
kinda-
like this episode, especially because they were all stuck on a plane with each
Yeah,
other.
that
Yeah.
was crazy.
so
I was like,
And
it's
like
getting so messy.
the constant fear that Eunice had that the like someone from the Korean company was out to get her on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
So like there's that worry, and then there's the infighting with the couples, what's his name, Austin and
Ashley.
Ashley, them fighting because she thinks that he's cheating on her.
Mm-hmm.
When I mean he's intending to,
Yeah, he's
basically.
emotionally cheating on her at this point.
Yeah, and he actively said like "I love you" to her.
Mm-hmm.
But the separate there's two different situations happening where she jumped in on the actual serious one.
Yeah. The crime that's being committed.
Yeah, and I forget what. Oh fuck, man, that's in the next episode. I forgot the toilet scene. That shit was a shock.
So yeah, this is all really this was a great episode. It's very tense. So we can move on to the last episode because there's only 8 episodes a season. So fighting for survival on the chairwoman's home turf, both couples must decide what and for whom they're willing to sacrifice for. So they touch down in Korea. They get escorted to their hotels where they're actually being imprisoned at, and then they're going to be brought to the clinic to be essentially, I don't know, interrogated, tortured. And then this is when they come up with a plan to escape, but they get caught again. So what did y'all think?
I thought it was pretty dope. I mean, I like the I found it funny that Eunice didn't like instantly get murdered when she ran away.
Yeah, nobody shot at her. I thought they were going to as well.
She got onto a slow moving truck. And then it was cool that they kind of got sort of a plan going with Austin taking care of the USB because they didn't exactly know what his relationship to Eunice was.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that they were kind of able to still go through with the plan was, it was still tense. And then the fact that in America, Josh is actively having his like suicide prepared for it
Yeah.
was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm surprised you survived that. But
It-
yeah, when they're caught again, this is when the big questions start to be asked because Ashley takes the USB but lies to Austin that she did not take it. It was probably one of the chairwoman's henchmen that took it.
And this is after finding out that he wasn't lying about the fact that there was big crimes happening at the club.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget if is this after he's like, yeah, no, like we're breaking up.
Yeah, this was that scene where they're talking through the glass. It's like, I'm done.
Yeah, and she's actively still trying to pretend like things are normal, which is fucking. It was super sad.
Mm-hmm. She's like, we could still have a baby together. We found a viable egg.
This is
Yeah.
the final episode, right?
Yeah.
With the 8 years later.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is where Austin has to make the choice: either go with Ashley's plan and just pretend everything's fine, get a good position, get a comfortable life, but be unhappy, or risk everything, including his own safety, everybody else's safety, to take the chairwoman down and start his new relationship with Eunice.
That didn't really happen though, right? They because in the time skip they're together, but they're fucking miserable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Austin chose the first decision that I stated, which was
Yeah.
to just look
Stay
the other way.
miserable. being materialistic and stuff.
I think he liked the idea that there was the choice open for him
Mm-hmm.
because he was basically right at the home stretch where he could have tried to be with Eunice,
Hmm.
but you could like you see him smiling right after he basically he like he's trying to get any sort of reciprocation from Eunice. He's like, yo, like I love you.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, yeah, yeah, that's cool, that's cool.
Let's
He's like,
focus.
he's like, I love you though. And then she like very sheepishly says it back. And then he has a big ass smile on his face, and then he shuts down his phone, and then he's just sitting there, and you could see that he's like getting more and more bummed.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a good shot, and then you could tell like, oh, like the gears are starting to move where it's like, is this actually what I really want to do?
Yeah.
And then and
He's like, that was a good fantasy, but time to get back to reality.
yeah.
And
And then he ends up going to the chairwoman and gives her the USB.
mm-hmm. So I also really liked the chairwoman in this episode because she goes mask off. She's like, I don't care that my husband died in front of me. I don't care about any of these other deaths. Capitalism is the best system, and this is the only thing that will ever work, and that's why I'm successful because I understand that.
Yeah.
So it's
And
like
she
a
said,
very dark.
and her, I forget exactly how she defined love, but the way that she defined love was like super fucked up. Like it involved the money and power being a big aspect
It
to
was a
it.
materialistic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, no, she was fucking bananas.
Yeah, it was insane. And
And
so,
it was funny. It caught me off guard. I mean, it shouldn't have, but it did. Where the husband is like pouring his heart out to Lindsay and the kid, the the couple.
mm-hmm.
He's pouring his heart out in Korean, and they can't fucking understand what he's saying.
They're like, huh? He
Like
said
I
something
heard
about like a shirt or something.
Frozen or some shit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, man. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a good
It's a
episode.
funny ending. Sad ending
And then
too.
yeah, and then they have Lindsay have like a very passionate like farewell with each other because Josh takes the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And it was almost like hey, you should live out your life, because like early on in the first episode, she is very regretful of how she she like tied herself to him, and it
Hmm.
seems like it's not working out, and
Oh, they're unhappy as hell.
yeah, and she's like, you stole my youth from me. And then the whole season she's going on a way to like reclaim her own things, like a life for her own. And then at the very end you can see like she ends up with someone else, and she has a kid that she always wanted.
It's weird that the chairwoman didn't kill them off like she did with Whoosh for trying to blackmail.
Probably because Josh was the fall. Well, for Josh it makes sense because I mean they needed a fall guy, and it would
Well,
probably be
the
pretty
thing
suspicious
is,
to get him killed off.
one tried to blackmail, the others were blackmailing her, and they let the one that successfully blackmailed them live.
Yeah, who do you mean? The kids? Well, not the.
Yeah.
I guess probably. I mean, she seemed to have a soft spot for
Oh, for not
Austin.
Josh, Austin, yeah,
Austin, yeah,
because he
because he's
because he
Korean.
Korean, yeah. So that's probably why, maybe. But then again, it's like what she killed off an actual relative.
Well, she knew that she could use them because she put them in the position that Josh used to have, and so she knows they'll do whatever she tells them to do.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
basically.
Now she doesn't have to train up a new leader and make sure he's the right fit, and they'll actually do everything he's asked to do, and won't.
That's
They
understandable.
they could get their hands dirty.
Mhm. So yeah, it was a dark ending. What did y'all think of season 2?
I'll boost it up to a 7.
Yeah, it was a pretty good season.
Let's go. Yeah, no, I thought it was great.
What did you think of our explanation of the ending?
Javi,
God.
I think he's gone.
Bruh.
So, let's move on then to content we've seen this week. What are some shows or movies y'all watched this week?
I know I watched some stuff here. Let me see where it was. I watched the first Hobbit movie. I know I did that. I watched. Oh, I finished Percy Jackson season 2.
How was it?
I saw an advertisement for that. It was pretty cool billboard.
Yeah, Percy Jackson season 2 was good, but like by itself, it's great, fantastic. But the changes they made, like towards the end of season 2, were too significant, in my opinion. They hit the plot points from the books, yes, but the way they do it is wrong, out of order sometimes, or they swapped it around to make it fit the narrative better in the show. I wasn't a huge fan of that because the changes were like they were too much.
So for season 2, does it just go over all of book 2, The Sea of Monsters?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they do that, but like there are certain things that happen in Sea of Monsters that there are things that happens in the show that don't happen in the book. Like there was never an actual like whole confrontation between Luke's forces and Camp Half Blood, I believe, in season 2 yet. I think that starts off with season 3 when they are not the Labyrinth, but trying to save Artemis. So,
but you still liked it though?
Yes, I still liked it very much. I would recommend it for sure. The characters are very unlikable right now, though. Like, I don't know why, if it's their acting, if it's something else, but like, even if a main character like Annabeth died right now, I wouldn't bat an eye.
Wow. Even Grover?
Like, none of the characters
Grover's
are bringing out
the satyr.
Satyr. Okay.
So, like, that's the big issue right now, is just they don't have any emotion, or the characters are just not likable. Like, Annabeth's supposed to be a smart character. She is so fucking stupid in this.
Dang, this Percy actor's getting old, though. He's not looking like a kid too much anymore.
Yeah.
They gotta chug these fucking seasons faster.
Yeah, they gotta do them at least yearly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would recommend it, but it was hard not to compare when I have the entirety of the Percy Jackson series like written in stone in the back of my head.
Or you listen to it while you're sleeping as well?
No, I don't listen to books when I sleep.
It's a
I
sin.
don't listen to them at work. It's a sin because when it comes to those, I gotta actually focus on them. When it comes to movies, those are just like, cool, I'll fall asleep to those, but it's a different story.
What else did you watch?
Season 13 of Futurama, and decided to watch some American Dad for brain rot. Brain rot, yeah.
To even shit out.
Exactly.
To smooth out the brain a little bit.
I started watching The Grave of the Fireflies on Netflix.
You what?
Not Grave of what's that? Lord of the Flies. That's it.
Oh, you started it?
Yeah.
How is it?
I think I'm on episode 2. Let me check.
Was it good?
No, no. Episode 1. It was just a really long episode. Okay. Uh,
Is it good? Is it worth investing time and energy?
it's okay. I think one of the main characters is actually the new Malfoy actor in the TV series.
Oh wow. Is he Ralph?
So, I don't know
Jack?
the names very well. Yeah, I think it is Ralph, the blonde.
Mm. I think that's Jack.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it right now.
Yeah, I want to watch
hear-
that show.
I hear-
just don't get around
I
to
hear
it.
a lot of people talking about the books and all that and how crazy they are. Wasn't there like an old movie about it or something?
There was like from the 60s.
Yeah, so I'm curious. I might even give that a shot first before I finish this one off.
Yeah, the book was interesting.
I hear it gets pretty fucked up, right?
It does.
So that's what I'm kind of looking forward to, seeing like what in the world happens here that has people talking about it almost 60 years later, you know,
Yeah.
or longer. So
Either that or Hollywood's running out of ideas. So
It's a combination of both.
Yeah. What else did y'all watch?
me, that's pretty much all I watched, I believe.
I watched
I,
Sinners again.
Sinners.
Again,
Yeah, it was a good movie.
it's I like the vampires.
And they do have those, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
It's the big tweet.
I started watching Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Started
they're
from
always
scratch.
sunny.
I'm on like episode 8 or something, season 1. It's funny because it's in 480p and then 4:3 too.
Yeah, I also started that recently. So
Oh yeah,
I'm on like episode 4 though.
yeah. No, it's a good show.
It's funny.
Yeah.
They haven't.
Um,
They don't have Danny DeVito in it yet though.
Oh yeah, he's in like episode 7 or something.
Mm.
Like I just got to him, I think. He's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Killing it.
Charlie Day is my favorite so far, but of course, I guess that's the standard answer.
It's super funny. Oh man, there's a really good episode where he thinks he has cancer.
Oh yeah,
So
I
funny.
watched that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's asked everybody not to tell he asked his friend not to tell anybody else.
And they paid the coffee shop girl to sleep with him, and he didn't even do that.
Yeah, she just went on a date with him and had him spend all his money.
so does he or does he not have cancer?
No,
No.
he didn't have it at the end.
I gotta know, man. I gotta know.
But that bit was funny too because when Charlie Day's character was like, "I might have cancer," the friend was like, "I gotta go. I actually had plans. Can we talk another time?" I don't.
And then he talks to his homies like, "Yeah, no, we just sat there crying and like and hugging for like an hour. It was crazy."
What a bad friend.
It's not a bad friend. That sounds like a good friend. What are you talking about?
He lied about what happened. He just left. And he said that he had cancer like it was a fact.
What was this in?
It's always
Always
sunny.
Sunny.
I mean,
Oh,
It's on Hulu.
was it Sunny?
The sitcom, yeah.
It was sunny. Yeah.
The first episode is is called "The Gang Gets Racist," and one of the characters, the guy who voices Luigi in the new Mario movie,
Yeah.
he says the N-word hard R because someone else because a black character said it, and he was recounting a story, and then the coffee shop girl that he likes thinks that he's super racist. And he ends up going on a date with a black girl and bringing her to the coffee shop. And then he talks to the coffee shop girl. He's like, "Yo, you see that girl? I'm with her."
So I'm not
'Cause I'm not
racist.
does that make him not racist then?
No,
No.
because it's manipulative. Even the girl's like, "What the fuck? I'm out of here."
And then she punches him in the face. No, it's a good show.
It's a funny show.
And then I watched a couple episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. There's some stuff happening.
Things are in motion.
Yeah, there's some stuff happening.
I can't believe convinced Scott to watch all the One Piece, and you're over here barely getting through Agent of Shield.
Just slow burn is all.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to deal with it at this point.
I mean,
So,
that's true.
what else did y'all watch?
That's
I
it for me.
watched the One Piece with Scott this morning.
Oh my.
Yeah, I know that was funny. We were just sitting there watching it. I don't know I don't know how much longer you stayed there to continue watching with him.
Like 1 or 2 more episodes. Like we finished the first episode of the Kuma mini arc, where it's like 8
Oh,
episodes of Kuma's backstory.
Gosh, man, that's such a harsh backstory, bro.
Yeah, and I finished the first episode. I'm like, damn, that was great. I don't want to stay here for the rest because this is too sad. Right?
Probably not to him though. He's probably like, it probably wasn't that sad, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. He said the closest he got to crying was Mary, which I mean makes sense, but
What else did y'all watch? Javi, did you watch anything?
All I watched was the time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Don't say
I've been-
anything because I'm trying to wait for more episodes to come out before I watch it.
No, I've been rewatching it all.
Oh, okay.
I'm on episode 64 of it so far. And then I started rewatching the Apothecary Diaries.
Already?
Oh.
Did you just finish it not that long ago?
I really want to watch that.
I think it's older than that, but yeah, I did finish the second season. I'm already on season 2.
I also watched a new anime that's been coming out called Witch Hat Atelier.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I watched the first episode and I watched 2 episodes. That show's pretty good.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
I'm watching it in the dub, surprisingly.
That is surprising for you.
Yeah.
What show?
Witch Hat
Witch
Atelier.
Hat Atelier.
Oh, yeah, I see it right here.
Pretty good.
It's on this little app called Crunchyroll. You
It
wouldn't know
looks
about
awesome too.
What kind of genre is it? Fantasy, adventure?
Yeah, fantasy.
I watched the original Godzilla and then Godzilla #2 that followed right after it.
Godzilla duh.
It's the black and white one with the guy in the suit.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
pretty epic. I want to get through all the Godzilla movies before the new one comes out. But that's going to take me a long time.
Or there's gonna be a new one?
Yeah, there's going to be Godzilla -0 in
Yeah,
America.
that's where Godzilla's coming to America, yeah.
Mhm. I also rewatched the Evangelion movie.
Oh, interesting. You know, Evangelion's coming to Final Fantasy 14.
What?
No.
Yeah, there's gonna be an event.
Shoot, well, I might download that game.
Like
then.
it'll have a whole raid and like a bunch of cosmetics and stuff.
Dang, I need to hop on then.
I thought that's why you started playing 14, Alexi.
No. It's because I just wanted to give it a go.
Oh, interesting. Because when you started playing it, it was like the day before they dropped like a big fucking quality of life.
Oh, I didn't know
announcement.
that. Yeah,
Like
I
there's
didn't know that.
there's big shit happening in 14 right now, and they updated the free trial thing to expand to a bunch more of their expansions for free. Like I gotta hop on that game, dude. And apparently the new system is like all the you know how the hot bar is like a fucking it's like 32 to 64 buttons that you press to do
Yeah.
combos and shit. Like the new system makes it so where like it all fits on a regular like gamepad. All of it.
That
It's
Yeah.
insane.
You
Yeah.
don't care.
But you-
He don't
but
care.
at the
He
same
does
time,
not care.
yeah. Well, he's the one who played it, so I assume
Yeah.
he would have gave a
It-
fuck a little bit.
eventually I'll get more into it, but
You know,
I'm on
yeah,
the
it's-
free, I'm on the
that's
free
true.
trial still.
Yeah, no shit, bro.
He's like, yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, he would have to
I've
say
been
yeah.
playing MMOs, so that never bothered me. So I've been playing them since I was a kid.
Oh my god. Anyway,
I don't have a Game Pass, so it doesn't matter to me.
let's roll the credits, y'all.
What do you? You don't have a game controller?
Not for that stuff. No,
You just. I mean, you
I
can just
just-
plug in your PS5 controller.
I just use my keyboards, dude.
Let's roll the credits. Y'all got any recommendations for any media?
No.
My champions.
One Piece, bro. Just One Piece.
Always with the One Piece. So next
You
week,
gotta keep reading.
I still don't know what we're gonna watch next week. There's this movie called Obsession, which I don't know anything about. It looks like a horror movie. Is God Is, which I also don't know anything about. Which is a drama, and there's the Shrek 25th anniversary.
Shrek 25th anniversary. Let's do that.
So those are our options that we have.
See
Why
Shrek
not?
in theaters? Hell yeah.
Why not Mortal Kombat 2 since that came out?
We
That
could,
came
but I don't
out?
really want to waste
Yeah.
my life on that.
When the fuck did that come out?
This week when Eddie said there's no new movies.
Wait,
Oh, we probably
what?
could have done that.
Did it come out in theaters?
Yes, in theaters. It's out currently right now. We could have went and watched it and
Well, we
dog
still
shit.
can if you want to waste your life on it.
But like either
we
way,
seen the
either
first
way, we were
one.
I
supposed to do
know. That's what makes me not want to
Javier?
watch this one.
Javier. Either
Yeah.
way, we were still supposed to do beef last week, but
That's
you didn't
true.
fucking watch it.
That's
I
true.
know. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
Well,
like
I don't know if we'll be able to watch this movie. It looks like it's gonna be out of theaters soon.
Already?
what do you mean? They
Click the
just
show
added.
times.
Yeah, it goes all the way to Wednesday.
That's not
Wednesday?
enough time.
Just going during the weekday, bro. It's fine.
That's not enough time. There was a slime movie. Why didn't you go watch that?
I did watch that.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't like it.
What the
You
fuck is-
like it?
No.
What? When did it come out?
You're telling me it came out last week and it's already leaving?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's that
It did
bad,
four.
man. Nobody wants it.
The scores aren't even that bad. Like they're not great.
Is it gonna be on
65%.
streaming? We could just do that on streaming.
If it's out in time for that.
The list says it on there. Jesus, May 8th is when this movie was dropped.
What the?
This movie got like no press for its release.
What do you
Wait, but
mean?
what-
I've seen the trailers like 100 times every time we
Did
went and
Devil
watch
Wears
it.
Prada 2 already come out?
The what?
Devil Wears Prada 2. Did that come
Yeah,
out?
that also came out too.
There's no interest in watching that.
I haven't seen the
No.
first
No.
one.
I'd be more interested in the Sheep Detective as well.
So, well, we've got a few options, so we got to pick one. Can't watch them all.
Why
We
not?
can always decide later.
You know we're gonna fucking wait till
Yeah,
like
we-
Thursday.
Yeah, I gotta know now so I can make my plans. What are we watching? Hokum?
I'll
Let's
let you
go.
guys decide.
How come it is, bro? Say less.
So we're doing Hokum then.
Wait, is that one still gonna be streaming this week? I'm not seeing more showtimes.
For Hokum? Bro, why are movies just disappearing a week after they come out?
Hokum's been out for like 2 weeks.
Not very long.
Still, they should be out for longer. Like 2 months.
They're making rooms for the bigger and better movies. I don't know, man.
Like
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 2, which is already leaving.
Right now, the only movies that I see in theaters this weekend are the ones that I stated. Obsession, Is God Is, and Shrek.
Shrek.
You said you were gonna leave it up to us just now.
Well, you guys are taking forever to pick, so
I mean, I'd be
Well, I'm
fine
fine with Shrek. I don't
can
care.
Stream that too.
You don't want to.
Shrek theater experience.
I don't want to what?
Never mind. I was gonna say a different movie, but it's come out yet.
Shrek
I'm
it
fine
is
I'm
then.
fine with Shrek.
Bet.
All right. Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for visiting the Sleeping Cinema. Until next time. Bye.